Selamat pagi. Nama saya Troy dan si Kabanda.
Nama saya Mari Charlene Casana.
At nama saya msu-gensan.
Today, we will bring you to the magnificent country of Brunei, the abode of peace.
This documentary report came from our dear friend from Brunei, Sarah Hamilton, in our holiday escapade in Brunei.
We really have a friend in Brunei.
Yes, we have a friend from Brunei, and she will bring us the abode of peace which is Brunei. But before that, let us have first take a view of what Brunei is. That is brought to us by their Ministry of Tourism.
So let's take a look at this.
Brunei Darussalam, the abode of peace.
Enter a world of opulence.
Rich with golden heritage.
A place of reflection. A people inspired by faith.
Breathtaking.
Untamed rainforests of Borneo. Local color.
And touch nature with pristine beauty.
Enchanting. Timeless grace. Wealth of tradition.
Brunei has an epic history with a glittering regalia.
Quiet contemplation. Contemporary Asia.
In Brunei, discover the unexpected.
Find new reasons to smile and to love. A journey, an experience.
Lift your eyes. Be inspired.
Imagine Brunei.
Bill Gates becomes the personification of over-wealthy, the Sultan of Brunei consistently headed the rich list.
Named for its vast oil reserves, in fact, there are 3/4 of the surface of Brunei is covered in the pristine rainforest.
Which makes Brunei the ideal tourist gateway to the splendors, jungles, and wildlife of Borneo.
Saber Douglas Hamilton reports.
The tiny Sultanate of Brunei Darussalam has long been one of Asia's best-kept secrets. Its wealth and its rainforests have meant that for centuries, its palaces and mosques have been hidden from the world.
But now Brunei has opened up its doors, and we've finally got the chance to experience its rich Malay culture, explore the rainforest, and just admire this stunning architecture.
Brunei is one of only 2 sultanates in the world. The other is in Oman. And the Sultan of Brunei, His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassan al-Bolkiah, is considered to be the world's richest monarch. Oil was discovered here in 1929, and with it came extraordinary wealth. The museum in Bandar Seri Begawan displays a history of Brunei's sultans. The same family has ruled Brunei for 6 centuries, the longest unbroken dynasty in the world.
This place is just packed full of the most incredible treasures, which represent centuries of Brunei's history. But what I'm fascinated to find out about is what it's like to live under a modern-day sultan.
The Sultan's home is the largest residential palace in the world and contains 257 bathrooms and parking for over 100 cars.
The palace is normally closed to the public, but once a year at the end of Ramadan, after everyone's been fasting for a whole month, the Sultan throws open the gates of his palace so he can meet his people during the festival of Hari Raya.
For 3 days, thousands of people flock to the palace. Walking into the palace, the first thing that hits you is the smell of hundreds of pots of rice and curry. Everyone who comes to visit the Sultan is fed.
Today there are 30,000 people alone who are coming here to shake his hand. You can imagine what it's like standing in a wedding queue when you're greeting a few hundred people. 30,000 is just awesome.
It's hard to believe in the idea of an exotic ruler with riches beyond one's wildest dreams. It's the stuff of fairy tales. I have to keep reminding myself that everything that glitters in this palace really is gold. Being a woman, I can't greet the Sultan, but I am allowed to see him greeting his subjects. Over 3 days, 100,000 people come to his palace to meet him. But I can meet Her Majesty, the Sultan's first wife.
You're from, where are you from?
I'm from Africa. Your
Africa.
Majesty.
You're here on holiday? So
I'm on
you've
holiday,
been-
yes.
Yes,
I've come to Brunei.
yeah,
It's lovely
okay,
to meet
to
you.
you.
An honour.
Actually feeling quite starstruck. She was such a charming lady. I couldn't really have had a more wonderful, welcoming introduction to Brunei.
It's clear from how the royal family entertains 100,000 people that money is no object. And the same generosity and luxury can be found all over modern Bandar. The 6-star Empire Hotel was originally built as accommodation for palace guests. Although rooms start from less than £100, the Empress